dreads, so I'm fresh, yo! You know, I was a popular kid in high school. You know, I had all the chicks' numbers. You know, I had personality is what they called it. I was the playboy, you know, I listened to Drake. I even have a BMW. You know how it is with these people. So you know what? Edge of 17 wasn't even relatable. I wasn't the outsider. I had friends, but they were kind of nerdy. I wasn't, you know, relatable to most people. You know, I mean, this movie, I looked at it, I was like, this never happened to me ever in my life. You know, first of all, I wasn't a girl. But second of all, this, you know, I never had any awkward situations. I always had the best jokes. See, you know your boy is fresh. But let's review Edge of 17 anyway. So, Edge of 17. Let's go. So Edge of 17 is really a complicated story, but let's get this straight. First of all, Hailee, when she was younger, she was kind of the outcast. No one really cared about her. Everyone kept on pushing her. She was bullied, pretty much. And then she meets this friend, you know, they get along, and she has that niche, you know, she has that best of bud. You know, you always have that one friend that's like, you know what, as odds are against us, you have that one friend. But you know, that girl, Hailee, has a brother and he's pretty fit. So what does the friend do? Yeah, pretty much hooks up with the guy, and now Hailee's pissed at the friend, pissed at the world, and now she has no idea how to handle her emotions. So pretty much she's trying to figure out what to do. She's conflicted, she's scared, she's sad, she's feeling all these emotions, and we pretty much have a serious and kind of realistic approach in the high school genre even. I watched High School Musical when I was a kid. I thought high school was no big deal. It had its challenges, and honestly, being the weird nerdy kid didn't really work out. Nah, who am I kidding? I don't live in America. I live in Canada, so pretty much no one gave a shit. But you know, they minded you. You know, if you want to be nerdy, you be nerdy. Point is, I enjoy the heck out of this because it was so relatable. Literally, I was in grade 9. I had literally no one to hang out with. I know, shocker, but really I had no one to hang out with, so I felt like, yeah, I'm kind of in the Hailee situation. I had no friends. Sooner or later I did get friends, but at that point I was like, yeah. And really, I never felt complete. I always kept on questioning myself, like, what am I doing? Do I want to be popular or not? But, well, first of all, let me settle the age-old debate. Is it good to be popular or good to be nerdy? I want to say nerdy. Here's the reason. See, if you're going to be popular, and I know this is off track from the review, but hey, mini rant, let's do this. So, if you want to be popular, you gotta stay with the trends. And here's the thing. That's the hard thing to do. First of all, you gotta be funny. Oh my god, you know how hard it is to be funny? Unless you're Kevin Hart, you can't be funny. But let's get that out of the way. Second of all, you gotta keep up with the trends. If you don't know the trends, you don't know life. Pretty much that's what popularity means. Third of all, you have to be ripped. I ain't putting that much time in the gym lately, as you can tell. So obviously you don't have the guns, so, you know, I can't do that. And pretty much the fourth, I think it's the fourth reason, you gotta be relatable. That's hard. That's really hard. You can't, if you don't have charm, you don't have funniness, you don't have good looks, and you don't are popular. There's so many intricacies of being popular. It just blows my mind why people are like, I want to be popular. No. It's like, you have homework, then you have something extra. Yeah, I am not willing to do that. So I decided to be the nerdy kid. Let's embrace me. So when I embrace me, no one cares. I'm always the outsider, so I can look in, I can observe. You know, I always hold my reservations, so I never make myself stand out. And really, no one cares. And there's no certain standard I need to get. I'm always at the low end, so obviously I'm in a good niche, and I don't want to please anyone. And when, you know, when people get pissed, I walk out, and nobody cares. And that's what I liked about it. Pretty much, you hit rock bottom, stay rock bottom, because obviously you don't want to reach to the top. So pretty much what I'm saying is, you know how I have 41 subscribers? I'm going to keep it that way. Don't subscribe to me anymore. JK. Point is, I enjoyed this movie a lot. Even so, I was engaged in the movie. Obviously, this is your by the numbers movie. You know, you kind of know what things are going to be, but really, sometimes they take turns and dives, and really, the storytelling in this movie, wow, is intriguing. Sometimes you think that's going to happen immediately. No, you turn, whoa, didn't think you went there. You expect certain characters to be douchey and have that douchey vibe, but sometimes they don't. And you expect characters who are not kind of douchey to be douchey. And it really brings that element of, oh my god, what the hell? And there's always so many characters, or so many archetypes even, of people that you kind of relate to. There's always the mom, the dad, the sister, the brother, there's the teacher, there's even the douchebags. And you kind of relate to that. So, like, if you're a douchebag, you're like, yeah, I did that from time to time. You know, I try to sleep with girls from time to time. That's what I do. And thank you, movie, for pretty much highlighting my point. I love this. So, really, that's what I enjoyed. So, obviously, you can see that this movie was amazing. First of all, Hailee and Woody Harrelson. Yeah, I say Woody Harrelson. Did a great job. First of all, Hailee she has to carry this whole movie by herself. So when she did that, I thought, you know what? Great job. You actually carried the movie. You made me engage and made me see where's the story gonna lead? What are the morals? And second of all, Woody Harrelson does a great job. You always think, oh, this guy never cares about life. You know, you kind of haven't figured out in the beginning, but really throughout the end you realize, no, that's not his character at all. He progresses even though he's not really in the movie as much. Glad to see that they actually expanded on characters in a movie. Characterization was great. There's always a point A and point B, and the journey that they travel to, it's great to see like what like transforms a character from the civil to maybe like crazy in the end, realizing their potential, realizing who they are. So I give them that credit. And the third of all, I enjoyed the story and the pacing and really the whole movie in general, mainly because there was never one point where I was bored. There was never one point where I was like, this movie could have been cut out, because all of it kind of related, kind of made sense. There were some jokes, but I genuinely laughed. Not every series drama, high school drama movie has to be like that. There could be jokes in there. So when it's great to see, okay, that's pretty good, that's great. But most of the time, I did enjoy myself. There were times where I did feel like it did drag on, obviously. Not the pacing's not perfect, but in the end, I did enjoy. It was a greatly enjoyable movie. A lot of people are going to relate to this. A lot of people are going to love it. Maybe even be a classic. Who knows what's going to happen? But I enjoyed the heck out of this movie, and that's my approach for this movie. I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10. It's great, it's amazing. You can cuddle up to the couch and be like, yeah, that's what happened in my high school days. And if you're not in high school, settle up, because probably that's what it's going to turn out like. So, did you like Age of 17? Do you think another high school movie did this better? Leave that in the comments below. And as always, I stay fresh with the new clothes. I always be sick in high school. And so, obviously what you're going to do is subscribe. Always, I tell you what's hot and what's not. And so obviously you gotta see me in the action. So subscribe, hit that notification button. As always, peace. And let me know in the comments what I look like. Do I look like a hipster? Do I look nerdy? Or do I look like I'm trying too hard? Either way, I'll take your comments. That's what a nerd, and that's what a fellow nerd would do. Thank you guys. See you later.